I want to point it out the time, June 20th, 2021. If you recall, shortly after that warnings, there is a pickup on Delta variants, if you recall Alpha. And a Delta variance, according to Dr. Fauci, is 26% more contagious than the previous variants. And a lot of people in the West thinking, oh, the coronavirus, they're going to mutate, they're going to, naturally. But what Miles is saying, this mutation are not occurred naturally. There actually was released by the CCP. Okay. And later on, he actually gave another warning about later on we know as Omicron, because that's the Christmas traveling. And he warned people in October, there's new variants. And in one of his live streamings, he told, if you are virologist, if you are, studying the fields of virologist or research, when you create one bioweapon, you're just not creating one. You're actually creating thousands of streams of those virus, and they, you put them in the refrigerator. So there's no end to it, because Chinese Communist Party are using this virus as a leverage to coerce the free world to give up their freedom. Otherwise, I'm going to kill you. And then if I cannot hide the truth, because the timing is important, I wanted to remind people a Biden administration's decision back in May 2021. Back in May 2021, please search Google if you don't remember. Biden actually said, I wanted to get down to the origin of the COVID-19. Give me a report within 90 days. I think, if I remember correctly, it was on May 26th, he actually said that. But what happened to the outcome of that 90-day report? It's in conclusion. So that's what Miles mentioned. At that time, Miles didn't know the results were not coming out, because he thinks at that time, based on what happening, the G7 summit, Biden has ordered the 90 days report. So he was saying most likely the Chinese Communist Party at that time thinking, people are getting close to the truth, because all those things, the G7 summit G7 summit was held in 2021, June 11th to June 13th. So all those world leaders are talking about the origin of the COVID-19. And so at that time, the Chinese Communist Party has already prepared people get down to the bottom of the truth. But at the same time, they're still trying the usual tactics, which is using bribing, political bribing, and threatening. Okay, threatening all those world leaders or real decision makers. I can imagine, I can't help thinking that they must have a lot of dirt on those people. So Miles Guo told you that the CCP, at the one hand, trying bribing and threatening, at the other hand, is preparing the world it comes to the truth of the origin of the COVID-19 in 2021. That is why they released the new variants, Delta, Omicron, one and again.